this is Oshkosh, and we have 11 minutes to depart. I think we got it.
6 right in 20 seconds.
3 Lima Sierra, actually anybody inbound, you're going to go to runway 9. We're going to do that. I got an airplane back taxi on runway 18 right. So they're going to back taxi and depart off of 18 right with a jet. So everybody inbound or anybody inbound to Oshkosh, plan on runway 9. But if you're outside of Ripon, you're likely not going to make it. The airport's going to close here in 7 minutes. American 9492 Oshkosh Tower, make the right-hand turn, back taxi, runway 18 right, line up and wait. Turn in there.
So it was really simple coming in because we just had to follow lead, but on the way in, we actually have to follow the NOTAM procedures.
I want everybody
know what
to
we're
take my
doing.
frequency on 18.5, 118.5, so everything's combined up here.
So basically, we're going to end up departing runway 9, which means we just have to take off, fly heading between 040 and 090 until we clear the Oshkosh Class Delta airspace. There's no altitude restriction on this runway. There are on most of the other ones.
Runway 36 right, cleared to land. You can go down to the red square.
So we'll just climb out, fly 040 because we're headed up to the north, and that'll be it. That'll be Oshkosh. It's sad to be leaving because it's just so much fun.
The Vita or the Bonanza, runway 9, clips takeoff, offset 10 degrees to the left. I'll have a jet right behind you. Potential aircraft, Oshkosh Tower is closed for arrivals. Potential aircraft, EAA or correction, Oshkosh Tower and Whitman Regional Airport are now closed. Okay, actually, yeah, they're telling me they're going to, keep pedaling fast, they're going to let you land. So you're set up for 36 left, clear to land. You got to be the luckiest guy in Oshkosh right now. 300 Victor Romeo, fly runway heading, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
Beautiful night to go flying.
Control there, you can make the base at your discretion and land long. Runway 3.
I guess we were the second to last departure from Oshkosh
Make a
today.
left-hand turn and come down the runway 3.
Just in time, it's 8 o'clock.
Anybody else out there at 9 trying to get out of here? We got Bonanza A36. Are you at the approach end of 9? Sir. All right, Bonanza, runway 9, clear for takeoff. 9, clear for takeoff. The third luckiest? Still in tower, sir. Yeah, the third luckiest, that's right. Intentional aircraft, Oshkosh Tower is now closed for real this time.
So we just took off from Oshkosh, and now we're going to go, just fly around for a few days, check out the area. Again, one of the great things about flying is that nothing's really very far out of the way, or you can check out places where it'd be a tremendous pain to actually drive there, it'd be a 10-hour drive or something, but in an airplane it's like a half-hour flight. So you can do that. So we're not going too far, we're just headed up to Clintonville, Wisconsin right now. That's where they've got some cheap fuel. It's up there quite a bit actually, they always have nice fuel prices. It's always so disappointing when you leave Oshkosh because it's just so much fun, and now you just realize you're back to
the real world.
Normal life. Clintonville traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel pops 10 to the south, going to be straight in 32 Clintonville. $3.60 a gallon. That's pretty good. So we just got some fuel. did a bunch of planning to figure out where we're actually going, and we settled on Saginaw, Michigan. So we're gonna go check that out. It should be fun. Okay, departure, runway 22. Clintonville traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Pop is departing runway 22, Clintonville. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere here, so it's gonna be like taking off into a black hole, you know, just take off, and as soon as we're above the runway, it's just gonna be black. No visual references. Okay, airspeed, everything looks good. Winds are right down the runway and everything.
A36 Hotel Papa, radar contact 4 miles southeast of Clintonville. Cleared to Mike Bravo Sierra via direct, climb maintain 13,000.
Clear to Mike Bravo Sierra via direct, climb maintain 13,000. Position checks, we're climbing through 3,800, Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa. Right now we're at 13,000 feet, so we can glide about 25, 26 miles, we'll say 25, so that's what we got up here in the GPS. So then that little range ring essentially tells us how far we can glide. We're at basically the narrowest point of Lake Michigan, so should be in gliding distance at this altitude, you know, basically the whole way. So that's nice. Yeah, this is kind of a perfect example of, you know, something that you would never do in a car, because from where we were, this is like an 8-hour drive. But in a plane, it's only an hour and a half, so it, you know, it makes sense to check out this cool little place in the middle of nowhere where they've got cheap rental cars, cheap hotels, and currently some cool stuff to do. They've got some interesting local restaurant called TGI Fridays. We're gonna go check that out. Center Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa has the airport.
Number 7 Hotel Papa cleared for the visual approach into Saginaw Airport.
Cleared for the visual 7 Hotel Papa. So this is Bay City, Michigan. We ended up here sort of on a whim, but it turns out to be a really cool place. So they've got this awesome river walk, some cool restaurants. We found this really cheap hotel that's like one of the coolest hotels I've ever stayed in. Check it out, this place has everything. Epic modern retro decor. Ample workspace. Pizza button. Hi, is this pizza? TV. Bed. Look at this shower. It's huge. Like, really awesome place. We're gonna check it out. Got this cool restaurant behind us right on the river. We're gonna go eat at in a minute and take in some of the scenery and explore the area a little bit. Enjoying this beautiful evening outside on the river in this wonderful area that we just happened to cross because, you know, it's only an hour flight from Oshkosh instead of a 8-hour drive, in which case we would have never ended up here. It's the power of aviation. We got lobster bites and crispy fried Brussels sprouts, and
I don't think I've ever enjoyed Brussels sprouts so much. So these crab legs are pretty good. Rachel's salmon is also pretty good. So all around, I would say this place, that cheesecake was really good. We're gonna try that next.
Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa for an IFR to Mackinac Island.
Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa, you're clear to the Mackinac Island Airport via Hotel Elbot Direct. Maintain at 3,000. Expect 8,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.45, squawk 7435.
So today we're off to Mackinac Island, which is this pretty interesting historic little island in Lake Huron, just between the upper and lower peninsulas of Michigan. So we're gonna go check it out. And of course, like everything here, it's awesome for aviation because you can fly in, spend the day, fly out. You know, we're gonna fly about 3 minutes away from the island tonight to stay at a hotel that's $100 a night instead of staying on the island for like $400 a night. So you know, again, aviation makes everything more accessible. It's great.
Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa, contact departure, good day.
7 Papa, departure, good day. Minneapolis Center, Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa, 10,000, deviating right for weather.
November 367 Hotel Papa, Minneapolis Center, and Mackinac Island, altimeter 3013. Advise to get the Mackinac Island weather, and you can expect the visual approach.
3013 will advise Hotel Papa. And can we get 12,000?
November 7 Hotel Papa, climb maintain
12,000, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa, thanks.
Number 7 Hotel Papa, and how much longer are you going to need to deviate off to the right?
Yeah, 7 Hotel Papa, it's hard to say just looking out the window, but looking at the next tread, probably about the next 25 miles.
7 Hotel Papa, and I do have active military airspace up ahead in about that amount of time. Would you be able to fly like a 340 heading for that military airspace, or anything further to the left of that?
Let's just fly this for right now, and I'll advise you here in a couple minutes.
7 Hotel Papa, ready. Just give me advice.
We're just going around some weather right now. So that's Traverse City over there. They're getting some nice
that other frequency is 125.
rain today.
0.65, and that will be able to
Okay, so we're headed to Mackinac Island. It's a super interesting little island. Kind of strategically located here on the Great Lakes. It was a center of fur trade dating as far back as like the 17th century. It was held by the British as a fort during the Revolutionary War. It was the site of 2 battles during the War of 1812. Just like a lot of history here. Also just really interesting because it's been like a summer destination since like the late 1800s. And so they also, since like 1898 or something, they've had a ban on motor vehicles on the island. So there are no motor vehicles on the island except for like emergency services and I think snowmobiles in the winter or something like that. So when we get there, our taxi is, well, you'll see. I've always wanted to stop here because like a lot of times going between South Dakota and Boston, I end up flying up over this way. But never had a chance to stop. That's cool, you can see the Mackinac Bridge from here.
Alright, thank you.
The longest suspension bridge in the Western Hemisphere. So that's pretty cool, 5-mile long bridge. 200 feet above the water. Tops of the towers are like 500 feet. So it's a little confusing because there's a bunch of islands up here. There's Point Blanc Island over there. So I'm guessing this is Mackinac straight ahead, and then there's like this little tiny thing in between the two of them. So this is Mackinac City on this side of the bridge that we're sort of flying over, and then on the other side is St. Ignace. And then right over there somewhere is Sheboygan, and that's where we're gonna spend the night. And there's the airport over there. Yeah, this looks like a really cool little place.
Totally.
So cool. But yeah, so this is Mackinac Island. It's pretty dope. We'll go check it out. Oh, that's so cool. Isn't that just like the most adorable airport fence you've ever seen?
I don't actually have a pitot tube cover. I used to, it blew away one time. But apparently there's some kind of bugs here that especially like to make their homes in pitot tubes. So we just kind of MacGyvered one. So this is the taxi. Okay, so we got our carriage down here at a 12-year-old 2-horsepower engine, and it's actually surprisingly quick and not really that bumpy. So we made it down here, and now we're just waiting for the restaurant that we're gonna go to open and walk around, maybe find some fudge or something like that, and just sort of explore the downtown area. UPS via horse. They seem to be really big on fudge here. I'm okay with that. Fellow Bonanza owner, he's even got an A36. This is the other Beechcraft. So we're here at the carriage house, and we're gonna have some dinner, enjoy the views right here on Lake Huron, or the Straits of Mackinac, whatever this is. Large body of water that looks really nice. And yeah, then we're gonna go do some hiking. It's gonna be a good day. Is that not the most awesome butter you've ever seen? It's really good. Just this awesome place, you know, quick little flight over here and you're on this island in this beautiful wilderness, Lake Huron over there, like Michigan somewhere over there. It's awesome. So we tried to get a taxi, but apparently there was some miscommunication. We missed it anyway. It was gonna be like a half-hour wait. So back up the hill we go. So we made it back to the airport. Really cleared out a lot. Because everybody just flies in for the day. Now we're gonna head over 14 miles, about a 5-minute flight to Sheboygan. Grab a courtesy car there overnight, and then head to a hotel. So the hotel there is gonna be like, I don't know, 100 bucks a night. Here they're like 400 bucks a night. So, you know, saving money, having fun. Get to see pretty much the whole island. And that's just what GA can do. Take our little makeshift pitot cover off, and looks like it was successful.
It was fun, but it was time to head out to a cheaper hotel. We'll activate our flight plan. Yes. Okay, our flight plan's activated. Mackinac Island, traffic Bonanza I Hotel Palms, departing runway 26, Mackinac Island. So we'll pull onto the runway here, line up. Right there. We'll hold the brakes. Okay, and here we go. Right on the center line. And it looks like the airspeed's alive. Wait for about 40 knots before it really gets accurate. Everything else is good. Everything's looking good. Airspeed's alive. It matches our ground speed. It's a calm night, so that's good. So it looks like the pitot cover worked. And there's 70 knots, we'll rotate, climb out, got a good rate, get the gear on up. We'll climb out at just a little over VX, and beautiful night here out over the water. It was a fun day on Mackinac. We kind of saw everything. We hiked up to Arch Rock, got some cool drone footage. Yeah, walked on the trails, saw the downtown area. It's a lovely little place, tons of history. Yeah, it was a great time. Check it out. Okay, gears down, props full forward. Speed's good. And so now that we're here, we'll go down to our flight plan. Yeah, we'll go ahead and close that, close the flight plan. Flight plan closed. It's so easy to, you know, just add that extra level of, that extra safety net on a flight like this.
Coming down.
You done?